What if I told you that the person who would die for you is also the person most capable of destroying you? Not your enemy, not a stranger, not someone who wishes you harm, the person who loves you most. And the scariest part, they will not even know they are doing it. Part 1. Love as a cage. The most dangerous prison ever built was not made of steel. It was made of love. Psychologists call it enmeshment. When someone who loves you becomes so deeply invested in your identity, your choices, your future, that they can no longer tell where they end and you begin. It happens with parents who sacrificed everything for you and now unconsciously expect you to live the life they chose, not the one you want. It happens with partners who love you so completely that any version of you that grows beyond them feels like a threat. It happens with friends who have known you since childhood and need you to stay the same person, because your evolution makes them uncomfortable with their own stagnation. They are not doing it out of evil. They are doing it out of love. But love without boundaries is not freedom. It is ownership with a smile. Part 2. The guilt weapon. Here is how the destruction actually happens. Not through anger, not through cruelty, through guilt. Guilt is the most powerful psychological weapon a loving person possesses, and they do not even need to be conscious of using it. After everything I have done for you, I just worry about you. I cannot help it. I am not saying you are wrong. I just thought we were closer than that. Each of those sentences is a grenade wrapped in concern. They do not attack you directly. They make you attack yourself. And because the person saying them genuinely loves you, the guilt hits harder than anything an enemy could ever say. An enemy you can dismiss. Someone who loves you, you cannot. So you shrink. You pull back from the decision. You choose their comfort over your growth. And you call it loyalty. But what it really is self-abandonment disguised as love. Part 3. The softening effect. There is another way love destroys you, and this one is even more invisible. Psychologists call it the softening effect. When someone loves you unconditionally, meaning no matter what you do they will stay, your brain unconsciously stops pushing as hard. The hunger that drove you before you had their love starts to quiet, because hunger is born from lack, and love fills lack. This is why the most driven people in history often did their greatest work during their most painful periods. Not because pain is necessary for success, but because comfort is the enemy of urgency. The person who loves you most wants you comfortable. That is what love does. Protects. It soothes. It removes friction. But friction is where growth lives. The greatest version of you was never going to be born in comfort. It was going to be born in the moments where you had no choice but to become more. So what do you do with this? You do not run from the people who love you. You do not become cold. You do not cut off the people who care about you most. You do something harder than that. You love them back. And you refuse to let that love become the reason you stay small. Because the people who truly love you, not the ones who love the idea of you, but the ones who actually love you, will survive your growth. They will be uncomfortable at first. They may push back. They may guilt you. They may pull away temporarily. But real love always comes back. And it comes back prouder than it left. The ones who cannot survive your evolution were never loving you. They were loving their version of you. The version that made them feel safe. And you were never put on this earth to make other people feel safe at the cost of your own becoming. That is the darkest psychological truth about love that nobody will ever tell you. Everything you just heard is broken down even deeper in the 2 ebooks linked in my bio. How to Analyze People and 112 Alpha Tactics of Dark Psychology. Go get them. Link is on beacons. Drop a comment who in your life came to mind during this video. You do not have to say their name. Just drop a comment. I will see you in the next one.